the mocks for WFD, right? Choose one. Which one should I do? Which mock test should we do? Pick one. Everyone, anybody, just pick one.
3B.
3B. Okay, Anita, let's go then.
The student was puzzled about what to do next.
Right, okay. Look at the time we are taking. We are trying to finish within 1.5 minutes. The student was puzzled about for what to do or needed to do next. Some extra words: in, on, off, for, from, is, are, be, a, and the. Remove the notes. Do a quick revision. The student, let's also write students were puzzled about for what to do next to do now. Okay. Okay, next one.
The government has to do more to promote agriculture.
Okay. The government have to do, should do more work tasks in order to, for promoting the agriculture, and the, in, on, of, for, from, be, to, at. What else can I add? These are, I think that's it. All those extra words. Do a revision for spelling check. The governments have to do, should do more work tasks in order to, for promoting the agriculture. One. Okay. Add is our. Okay, let's submit. Next one.
The communities are demanding equal rights and justice.
Okay. The communities are where is, was, demanding equal rights and justice. A and the, in, on, of, for, from, about, to, be, this, that, these, those. I think that should be enough. Remove the notes, check the spellings. The communities are, where is, was, demand. Let's also do demand only as well. Demanding equal rights, and the, okay, should be good. Next one.
The school rewarded him with a prize for excellence in his studies.
Okay. Now look at this. You need to be very, very quick here, right? The schools rewarded him them with for a prize for because of his excellence. Excellence in his or the studies. And this, that, in, on, of, by, at. Spellings look good. I have already finished 4 questions within less than 6 minutes, which means my time goal has reached. Now, because I have 5 of them, right? In that case, I still have 1.5 more minutes left, which I will use for the next one, right? Let's go.
He made an announcement of further cuts in government expenditure.
Okay. I think I have missed a few words here, not sure. He makes, make, or maybe has made, so has or have, an announcement, announced, for, of, to further investigate. I don't know, I forgot. Investigated, investigating the cut in the government's expenditures. This is everything that is coming to my mind right now. I will add the extra words and the is, are, was, were, in, on, of, for, from, about, up, to, be, this, that. I think that should be enough. I can't think of anything more. Let's submit. Right, everyone? So now the result will take, okay, we got 100%, right? What does it mean? We have not missed anything, right? We didn't miss anything. Now, at the same time, we can check out the right answers. How many points did we get for each question? Plus, we can see how much time did I take for each question, right? How many questions did we get, everyone? Have you guys noticed? How many questions? 5. Pramila, thank you. We had 5 questions. So the main rule is if we are getting 3 questions, which you will get in the exam, minimum 3, maximum 4. This is a mock test, so we got 5 of them. But in exam, you are getting at least 3, maximum 4, right? So we want to have, mainly we want to save 6 minutes time for right from dictation, right? Now, how will we divide these 6 minutes time? First, of course, you need to see how many questions are you getting, right? So just like we had in the mock test on the top right corner, we had, written it down, that 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5, 4 of 5, 5 of 5. It means there were going to be 5 questions. In your exam, if you're getting 3, you will see 1 of 3. If you are getting 4, you will see 1 of 4, right? So the first question you get, that is the exact same time when you also realize how many questions are you expecting, right? So if you see you have 3 questions coming up, you save, obviously you have your 6 minutes time because you have saved it up. and then you use 2 minutes for each of them if you have 3 questions. And then if you have 4 questions, then you use 1.5 minutes for each of them, right? And why are we doing that? You guys have already seen all the things we did step by step. First, we were listening to the audio, and at the same time, we took notes, right? So note taking. And then what did we do? We added all the extra words that we needed to write, obviously. And after that, we did a good revision also. So first we took notes, then we completed all of our shortcut notes because we took notes in shortcut format, right? We had to write very, very fast because we needed to catch up with the main audio, the main speaker. So we wrote down as much as we could, matching with the audio. And then all the words we felt we should write. I wasn't sure if it was puzzle or puzzled. I wrote both of them. I wasn't sure if I should write was or is. I wrote both of them, right? If I wasn't sure, should I write expense or expenditure? I wrote both of them. Should we do government or governments? I wrote both of them, right? So we needed some extra time also to add our extra words. That is the main reason why you should always try to save 6 minutes time. I have already discussed in a very much detailed manner yesterday how are we trying to save 6 minutes, right? If you have missed the class, that is not an issue at all. You can just join listening 6 topics class next week again, or you can watch the recorded lecture on listening 6 topics. The main idea of yesterday's class was this, exactly what you are reading right now on this slide, right? For the 6 listening tasks from MCQ multiple until highlight incorrect words, focus on completing each question only within the duration of the audio. As soon as the audio ends, for all of these 6 topics, you need to move to the next question without wasting any additional time after audio ends, right? Immediately to save 6 minutes time for write from dictation. Okay. And then when you receive the first question from WFD, you divide your time in this manner. Either 2 minutes for 3 questions each, 1.5 minutes for 4 questions each. And then how do you utilize your time? You take notes, you fulfill the notes, you add extra words, and definitely you check all the spellings. Because everyone, if the spelling is not correct, you won't get your score, right? You have to match as many words as you can with whatever the speaker has said in the correct spelling. Nothing else matters other than the spelling of the word that you have written. Whether you are writing 100 words in your answer box, or you are writing 10 words in the answer box. If the speaker has said 6 words in the audio, as long as you also write all of those 6 words with the correct spelling, you will receive 6 out of 6 points, right? So my goal is to match as many words as I can with every single word the speaker has said. And if I want to match these words, I have to write the words with correct spelling, right? So that's why even when we are confused, which word should we write? We should come up with all the variations. You are not sure which preposition should you write. Write all the common ones: in, on, off, for, from, about, but, to, right? At, write all of them. By, at least one of them would be there. If you are not sure, how should you spell it out? Should you write expense or should you write expenses, the singular one or the plural one? Write both of them, right? So that is exactly what we have done here. And okay, let's go to listening. Here you go, right? I have used 1 minute 18 seconds, including listening to the audio, including the listening to the audio. So including the audio time, it is 1 minute 18 seconds. What was the length of the audio? 3 seconds. So 1 minute 15 seconds I have spent for this one. We got 9 out of 9. The student was puzzled about what to do next. So I wasn't sure, should we do about or for, right? So I wrote both of them. And then number 2, 1 minute 21 seconds. The audio
Six-
was 2 seconds long. So 1 minute 19 seconds. The government has to do more to promote agriculture. So we have 9 out of 9. This is the right answer. And then number 3, 1 minute 31 seconds. The audio was 2 seconds. So I took 1 minute 29 seconds for this one. We have 8 out of 8. The communities are demanding equal rights and justice. These are the correct words. Number 4, I took 1 minute 46 seconds and
This-
the audio was 3 seconds long. So I have used 1 minute 43 seconds in this one, right? If you guys notice, I didn't take 1.5 minutes in these ones. So that's how my time got adjusted, right? I have saved 12 seconds here. I have saved 9 seconds here. I have saved 2 seconds here, right? So that's how I could still take 46 seconds here. So 16 more seconds and still finish in 6 minutes, right? So for 4 questions, I have used 6 minutes time, right? And then there was another one. So here we have used another 1.5 minutes. He made an announcement for further cuts. Look at how many words I needed to write to get 10 out of 10 because I was not really sure, right? I did not feel like I could match all words. That is why I did my best, and all words that felt like could be the right answer, could be the right word, I have written all of them. All the words I had noted down, all words that might be, similar to those words, as I noted them down, I wrote all of them. He makes, make, made, has, have, an, announcement, announced, announce, for, of, to, further investigate. So the word investigate was not even there. I thought it was there, so I wrote them all. Cuts, cut in the government expenditure, right? And so all the other words, we didn't need them, right? Because we already wrote all of them. But because I wasn't sure, I wrote all my extra words just to be on the safer side. What if the audio speaker did say expense and not expenditure? Then I would be saved, right? Saved. I would still get 10 out of 10 because I have my extra words. Okay, so that is the biggest strategy, and that is mainly all about today's class. You have to be aware of adding extra words so you can maximize the number of matching words and you can minimize the number of missing words. Okay, everyone, are you guys clear how to deal with right from dictation? Tell me. Yes. Thank you, Van. What about all of you guys?
Ma'am, other one question. If
Yeah,
we,
please tell me.
if we heard,
Can't hear you.
like, can you
Speak
hear me?
louder.
Sorry. Hello?
Yes, now I can.
Yeah. If we write one correct answer, correct word and other incorrect word, what will happen?
This will happen.
Like spelling error, I mean.
Yeah, so that also still matters. It's the same thing. Whether you make a spelling mistake or you write a word that the speaker didn't say, it is either way the same thing, right? So let's
Okay.
say you have written a word announcement, okay?
Yes.
And you have written another word, another announcement, but this time you wrote with one N, A-N,
Yes.
right? So so then what happens? Whichever is the correct one gets picked up and you receive the point, right? So the spelling error.
We'll receive the full points.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let's go to the same question again.
And then other question as well. And
Yeah.
then we
Okay.
can add the too many words like
Yes. Yes. There is no
that
red
doesn't
negative
matter.
marking. There is no negative marking. You will not lose any points. As long
Okay.
as you maintain the time properly, you can add as many extra words as you want to. No problem at all. Every single one of our 90 out of 90 students, they all have followed the same strategy. We have tested this more than 1,000 times, right? It worked.
Okay.
Yes.
And
So
it's not gonna affect on writing or listening both. Yeah,
no,
both is
nowhere,
score.
nowhere. It won't affect your score nowhere. The only, let me answer to it in a very normal way, right? How does the scoring happen? What is the AI looking for? Do you know when you are answering to WFD, how do you get scored? The AI is constantly doing a scan on this answer that you have written. And what is it doing? It's trying to find words that are present here, right? So every time it finds a word that is matching the main answer, it keeps on giving you 1 point, keeps on giving you 1 point. Whenever it doesn't find any match, just ignores it, moves on to the next word, moves on to the next word, right? That is how the scoring happens. So every time you match and you write a word with the right spelling, you receive the point for it. Pramila, clear?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
clear.
so let's talk about the spelling one as well here. So what is our answer for this? This is the answer, right? So now let's say I wrote this and I wrote another excellence with the spelling, which is wrong, right? Let's say I wrote this. Now if we submit, this is my score, 12 out of 12. Because I have written the correct one as well as the wrong one, the correct one got matched and I got 12 out of 12. Clear, Pramila?
Clear, ma'am. Thank you very
Yes?
much.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go to the slides then. Same things we have already discussed and a few more things. Let's take a look. Number one, all the general facts. We have already talked about them. It is the last topic in your whole exam as well as in the listening part. You are expecting 3 or 4 questions. Your biggest challenge is managing the time properly. How much time should I save? How much time is the ideal time for attempting WFD? 6 minutes, right? What is my task? What do I have to do? I need to write as many words as possible. So my main goal, my main target is to match 100% words. That is my main goal, right? As long as I can do that, there is nothing else to lose at all. Nothing else matters, right? These are some of the words you should always try to add at the end of any question whenever you feel like you probably have missed something. Even when you don't feel like you have missed something, it's a good thing to add them if you have time, because what if, right? There is no harm, there is no loss if I am adding these extra words, but I have everything to gain, because even if I had missed one word, which I have written as an extra word at the end, I will receive the point for it, even if I didn't mean to write it, right? So always add in, or for, add, by, a, and the, this, etc. Any other word you feel like we did just now at the end of your answer. Why? To minimize the number of missing words, right? And then here, the additional or the extra word rule, same thing as I told Pramila, only matching word is important. You may add extra words as long as you have enough time to finish, to complete your answer and do a revision, right? So it's not like don't get all invested in adding extra words and forget about the time limit. You cannot add 50 words for one question and use up all of your time for that one, right? There is a limit. You should know when to stop. You shouldn't work on just one question. You are going to have 3 or 4, right? So within 1.5 minutes or within 2 minutes, as much as you can do, including the revision time, right? You can write the same word twice, thrice, or even more times if you are not sure of the spelling. So for example, you are thinking, if you are thinking you should write adapted or should you write adopted, right? With A or with O, simply write both of them. If you are wondering, should I write receive with IEVE or should I write receive with EIVE? Just write both of them, right? And then take a look at this page, same thing as I have done earlier when we did the mock test, right? I have added the additional, the extra words here. Look at the main text, look at the main audio, the audio that the speaker said. The teacher explained the course to the class. This is what the speaker told us, right? This is what we heard. And what did we write as our answer? And how much score did we get? The teacher explained the course to the class. And what score did we get, everyone? 8 out of 8.
8.
Why? Because I have written every single one of the 8 words that I have heard in the audio, right? And the other words that I have written extra, obviously they do not matter. Only the words which are matching with what the speaker has said, only those words are counted, and based on that, I have been awarded the points. Number 2, people are confident they will get profit next year. This is what I have heard. This is what the speaker has said. People are confident, they will, shall, would, should get profits the next years. This is my answer. How many words did I match with the main audio sentence? All of them. There were 9 words. I have successfully written all of those 9 words plus extra words, and I have received 9 out of 9 points, right? So this is exactly how extra words work. Everybody, are you all clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, everyone clear? Give me
Yes, yes.
Yes, thank you. Perfect. So now one more thing to talk about, and that is capitalization. Okay. For example, think about how when you write your name, no matter where you are writing your name as the first word, second word, third word, or even the last word in a sentence, what do? You always write your name with capital letters, right? Why? Because your names are proper nouns. Just like our names, there are other words also which are known as proper nouns. So when you want to write them, whether the speaker has said them as the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, no matter what the position of the word is, that word should be written with capital letter. And this rule does not only apply for write from dictation. It applies for any time, anywhere, whenever you are writing anything at all. So for essay, for SST, for listening FIB, if you are getting those words, for SWT, if you are writing any of these words, you need to write them with capital letters. What are they? The weekdays, right? So all the days from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every single city, country, continent of the world. I have given multiple examples. Please check them. And then languages, nationalities, every language, every nationality, you need to write them with capital letter. Lastly, if the audio has any name of any university, University of Melbourne, York University, as long as it is a name of a university, we need to write it with capital letters. There is nothing to complicate here or explain here. The simple idea is, if in your write from dictation audio, if you get any weekday, any city, country, continent, any language, any nationality, or any university name, how do you write them, guys? How do you write?
Capital.
Yes, with capital letters. Okay. Last rule for today's class. Read this 2 times. Read it and let me know. Everyone, is it clear? So it's a very simple. Thank you, Pramila. Lovely. It is a very simple statement. There can be any numerical word in your audio, right? The speaker can say anything that usually in our lives we write with numbers, right? For example, there are 15 participants in this meeting, right? There are 15 participants in this meeting. Let's assume this is what the speaker has said, right? Let me write it down. Right? Now, tell me, the word 15 here, is this a date or is this a year or is this a century? Is it any one of them? Is it a year? Is it a date or is it a century? Tell me, is this a date? Everyone.
Oh, it's not.
Yes, right? It's not. Is this a year?
No.
Is this a century?
No.
Also no, right? So if it is not a date, not a year, not a century, I cannot use numbers while writing it. So I have to spell it out. I have to write 15 participants in this class, right? But what if this time 15th April, 15th. Now, is this a date? Is this a date, year, or century? Which one is it?
Date.
Right? So in this case, this will be the right way. And this will be the wrong way. I should not use word form, spelled out form, if it is a date, year,
Date.
century, right? So that is exactly what I have written here. The green ones, these are the right ways. The red ones, they are the wrong
Wrong
ways.
ways.
Yes. I also have given two other examples. These fossils were discovered in the early 17th century. So the word 17th, this is a century here, right? So I wrote it with numbers. I have used numbers, not spelling, not word, not spelled out format. The next one, the first assignment is due on the 14th of September. Obviously, once again, it is a date. So I did not write it with words, with spellings. I have written it with numbers, 1 for TH, right? So what is my rule to use numbers then in write from dictation? I will only use numbers from the keyboard if it is a date, year, or century. I am 70 years old. If this is the audio, I am 70 years old. This is not a year, guys. It is the age of the person, right? So 70, I shouldn't write it with 70. It's not a date. It's not a year. It's not a century. Okay? I have to spell it out. SEVENTY. Okay? Another mistake you guys do. I will celebrate my 70th birthday next year, right? Obviously, again, it's not a year, it's not a century, it's not a date. It is a number of how many birthdays did I have so far. 70th. So I again have to write it with spellings, right? 70th. Yes, birthday. Okay, not with 70th. That will be wrong. So very simple idea. When you listen to the audio of write from dictation and you realize the speaker has said a date, a year, or a century, you use numbers. Okay. other than a date, year, century. For everything else, you have to write in words. That is what the next slide says. Check this. Let me know when you are done. Clear? So it is the opposite of what we have learned in the previous slide. When not to use numbers. Do not use numbers other than anything which is not a date, not a year, or not a century, right? That's it, everyone. That's everything you need to ever know for write from dictation. But even more important than what we have done today will be your own practice. You can attend 5,000 write from dictation class and still get 0 in the exam if you do not practice on your own, right? So it's not actually about the class totally. The moment you know the tricks, that's it. That's all you ever need to know. There is nothing more that you need to know about write from dictation, right? So there is no difference between you who knows everything about write from dictation and choose not to practice and another person who has never done any write from dictation class. There is no difference between you guys, right? So if you are choosing to pass every single day without practicing write from dictation, and you are thinking, I will get my PT score, you are very wrong. It's not going to happen. You won't get your PT target score. You will not reach it. There is no way you can do it if you are not practicing 20 write from dictation minimum every single day, right? Every day you have to have a goal. Until you go to sleep, you have to find a portion of time from 24 hours where you will dedicate it just to practice 20 repeat sentence questions, 20 write from dictation questions, right? More than maintaining any strategy, it is fully 100%, it is about training your mind. I cannot help you do it. You have to do it for your own self, by your own self. There is no one in this whole world that can help you, who can help you to develop your method of writing notes for write from dictation. You have to push yourself and you have to multitask, listening, writing, listening, writing, listening, writing every single day. Plus, when you practice 20 WFD every day, automatically in that process, you become good at retail lecture note taking, SST note taking, listening fill in the blanks note taking, right? So you are practicing one topic, but it's working for another 3 topics as well. That is how important it is for you to practice 20 questions every day. So if you are not doing that, you have fully wasted the time you have utilized today to attend the class. The class will not help if you are not practicing every day. Okay, guys, please make sure that you remember all the things we have done today and you use them while you are practicing minimum 20 questions from APUNI every single day. Okay, what to
It will
practice?
be enough, ma'am.
What
That
will be enough?
enough?
200?
20
20 every day, yes. 20 every day in 10
from
days.
hard, easy, which section that
Yeah,
anything?
that is what I'm showing right now. Go to APUNI, PTE practice, then go to write from dictation, right? After that, click on April P. How many questions do we have here? 343
Yeah.
questions. Finish all of them. Yeah. There is a mix of easy, medium, hard, all of them. Finish all. If you are doing all of these, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. And if you struggle even after 341, although that's not really possible, then that's a different idea. Then go to all and then continue with more practice. There are more than 3,000 questions on APUNI. So it's never ending. You can continue to practice for months, right? But obviously we don't have months until the exam. So until your exam day, your target is to do 20 questions. Begin with April P. Finish everything from April P. And you guys also all have the study plan too. So practice according to that, right? Guys, all clear? Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Pramila. Very good going. I see you are being very attentive from class since you have joined the course. That's a
This
very
is
good
very
thing.
important.
Yes, of course. It's really nice that you
Very.
understand the importance and you are working accordingly, right? Hopefully, within the next 2-3 weeks, you will find yourself in a much better position. Okay. Continue to practice every day according to the class. Guys, thank you, Pramila. Before I wrap up or end the class, can you all please take a moment to share if you have understood everything? Or what did you feel about the class? Can you please let me know in the chat box? Yes, of course, Caitlin, you can add any number of words and any words, including the cheat sheet words. Yes, thank you, Adam. I got it. Everyone, please, could you please share if you have understood everything? Is everything clear to you about write from dictation? Perfect. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, too. Thank you, Ekume, Josh, Van. Perfect. That's good. Okay. This is enough for me. Now I will meet you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So I will meet you for the evening class. Right? Yeah. For on Thursdays, I take the evening class, not morning. But morning class is also important tomorrow. I think you guys have retail lecture in the morning and describe image in the evening. So if you have not done those topics, right? In that case, please try to attend both classes. Okay. Thank you guys. Please practice. I will see you guys tomorrow again. Thank you. Most welcome, Agnibesh, Moyo, Pramila. Thank you. Bye bye, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day. Thank
You
you.
too. Thank you. Bye, guys.